There's some Zerglings in the back, Zergling coming in front, and a lot of force fields. Not the best placement, and the Colossus actually destroying their own force fields on the side there. And there's a Void Ray, and there is blue stuff everywhere. The Balings are going, the Zerglings are going in, and I think he might be able to hold off this charge. Ooh, he does. Very, very nice from the DIMAGA. I think a big part of that was that the Colossus was actually destroying his own force fields, so enabling the Zerglings to pass through, and the Balings. A couple of pros in the wrong direction there. The one observer is still alive. Very, very nice play from the DIMAGA. Almost lost his second hatchery outside his natural base. But at the same time, because Socke was able to hold him off for so long, he was able to set up a bunch of cannons here and set up a defensive stance and get gold at the gold minerals. So it's quite good. And he's also going to try to grab this expansion here as well, and 2 probes are going to go there, and he's going to lose 1 probe. A bunch of Zerglings are running across the screen, and they're going to be with some Zealots and Stalkers, and they should be able to take care of them no problem, but he's actually going to lose a couple of Zealots over there. Ooh, DIMAGA also expanding to his base, but he really needs to knock off these rocks, otherwise he won't be able to defend it too great. And this observer in perfect position will catch the transferring of those drones. And at the moment, the Protoss player is upgrading his Protoss shield #1, as well as researching Blink and a Storm Temple, I like to call it, the Templar's Archive. So right now we're on, let's see, looks like 3, 4, and that's all the gateways we have. Wow, this is a very, very large Colossus force moving across the middle of the map, destroying the creep. And he does have 1 immortal? 2 immortals it looks like in the mix. These 4 Colossus mix up the bulk of the army for Socke, and he's moving very, very close. He's going to try to do some harassment here, I think, and he's going to take down that Spine Crawler very, very quickly. And the Ultralists are about to spawn for the DIMAGA. He really wants to get a nice position. He wants to get a nice round like he did before. He needs to be patient and not blow off his units. And Storm is currently being researched. I think he's going to chrono boost it. It's always a good idea to boost Storm because that lets you get it quicker. And the Zerglings are running across the map from the back. I think he's trying to get us around, but he will not be able to. The Zergling is going to work on these rocks. I thought they were going to try to get us around on the Protoss army. That's not there because he's lost a lot of creep, so he doesn't actually know where the army is exactly. But he's going to work on this destructible rocks and set it free. The second weapon upgrade, and this, as well as the 2 additional forges going up for the Protoss player, because he probably feels like he has a lot of minerals and gas saved up and a severe advantage in terms of income that he feels over the Zerg player. And the 4th base, the 3rd expansion, has gone up, and he's going to put down a lot of cannons as well to protect it, so he's going to be able to move his army more freely. And we see a very, very large army for the Protoss player. The Protoss actually almost capped out, whereas the Zerg player only has 123, and he's going to make some Ultralists, and this is exactly what kind of units you want. And these queens can also replenish the HP of the Ultralisk, and it looks like he doesn't want to engage. He's actually falling back to his base for some reason. Maybe he's going to pick up some additional units, and he's going to grab some Immortals. Very, very nice Immortal boost count there from both robotics facilities, and there's going to be 1 Changeling here. And this is a very nice idea. Once you scout the Ultralisk, which destroys the Stalkers, and we see a nice combat here. The Stalkers are blinking back, and we see a lot of force fields, but some of the force fields are broken by the Ultralisk. And we're going to see 1 Storm, 2 Storm, and even though these queens are trying desperately to bring up the HP of the Ultralisk, they weren't able to keep up with the 4 Colossus and a lot of the Immortals. GG by DIMAGA, GG by Socke. Hope you guys enjoyed that. This is game #1. There's going to be more games coming your way. If you like what you see, please subscribe and also give it a thumbs up. It's located at the lower left. And yeah, see you guys at game #2. Later.
Never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down, never gonna run.